Karen Dubs from FlexibleWarrior.com, and when you're out on your summer bike rides and hikes, it's great when you get to the summit, or if you're taking a break throughout your ride or hike, to find a tree, take a little chill, get some good stretches in. So I'm just going to share with you just a few that you can work in, hopefully to your bikes and to your climbs. All right, so you can keep your shoes on for these. And if you can find a tree in a fairly flat, clear space, that would be excellent. I'm going to show you a modified version of pyramid stretch, which is great for hamstrings. So if you take a hold to the tree about shoulder height, drop your head down, try to keep your hips level, and pull back a little bit, you'll get a great stretch for your shoulders and chest, as well as your front hamstring. So it's nice if you can take like 3 to 5 breaths. Nice and slow, in and out through the nose while you're here stretching. And then you can come up from that and just use the tree to help you balance. Again, you can keep your shoes on for this, but if you can take them off, that's great, even your hiking boots or your cycling shoes. If you walk your hand up the tree and then hinge forward, this is a modified version of dancer's pose. So it's a great stretch for your hip flexor and quad on the back leg, plus you're getting a nice stretch for your shoulder and your chest. Again, a few breaths in each of the poses is good. So we're hitting hamstrings, hip flexors, quads, and hips. So next we're going to move into pigeon, and you're going to take that leg and swing it around. Again, take a hold of the tree. You can use a rock or something like that too, is all good. You can do all of these poses without the prop of a tree or a block too, but it helps you with balance. Okay, so hold this for one more stretch. You should feel it right here in this hip. Should feel pretty good. And then go ahead and stand up. One of the most important things to do before we switch sides is to do a chest opener. And this is a standing camel. So cycling and hiking and running and rock climbing and all of that tend to kind of compress the spine. So you just want to open it up. Good. And let's switch sides and get them real quick on the other side. So again, switching, the other foot steps forward. Hold on to the tree about shoulder height, and then sink down. This is really good in the hamstrings and the chest and shoulders. You want to try to be aware of your hips here. So if your hip is really pulling up to the side, you want to try to level the hip bones the best you can. And then go ahead and come up. If you're in a high altitude like I am right now, you might feel a little breathless, even from something simple like this. Okay, so moving into a dancer's pose. Should feel this stretch through the hip flexor and quadricep of the back leg, and the tree helps stretch out the chest and the shoulder. And then go ahead and come up, swing it around, come into pigeon, one of my favorites. So if you have tight hips from a lot of hiking, running, and biking, pigeon is a really important one to do. And this is how you can do it without having to worry about sitting down. Okay, a few breaths in each pose. And then go ahead and stand up. And one more camel pose. You're going to take your hands to the sacrum, lift up, open up, and breathe. And release out of it. Okay? Thank you. And wherever you are, just make sure that you take the opportunity to just really take in your surroundings. Thank you very much. Enjoy your swims, your bikes, your runs, your hikes, whatever it is that you're doing. Namaste.